State of Play co-stream, the PlayStation State of Play September 14th, 2023, promising a look at Helldivers. I'm assuming an appearance from Spider-Man, as well as indie games and studios, PS VR2, and other previously announced games. This should be, I think, a good State of Play. You got to go in with the right expectations. This is not going to be some big first-party studio tour de force. And if you want to skip ahead 29 minutes, if you're watching the past broadcast, go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to redirect. I was hanging out with members, and I'm going to bring them over, and we are going to hang out and watch this together. We've had a very, very busy day. I co-streamed the Nintendo Direct and then the Cyberpunk stream, and then I hung out with members for a while, and we were brainstorming about some cool new potential segments we might be able to do for members on the channel. So, get your emotes ready. Get your memberships ready. Do me a favor and smash that like button. Appreciate you guys so much. We've got 30 minutes to kill. We can talk about what we expect to see, what we hope to see, and we do know as well from rumors, leaks, and a potential accidental tweet from a German PlayStation account that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Stellar Blade will be there. And we also know that Helldivers 2 gameplay will be there. That was confirmed on Twitter by PlayStation. And we will obviously have our own reactions and thoughts about that. I don't know if I will do a thoughts or reactions tomorrow as the morning stream. We may be doing a Lies of P review roundup tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that stream as well. And we like to cover all sorts of different topics here. So we appreciate you guys supporting the channel and supporting the content, supporting the talk shows. It is a safe for work broadcast, safe for work channel, so make sure you're subscribed with the bell button. Make sure you smash the like button. Already almost 200 people here. We usually do not stream this late in the day. We brought folks over from the member stream where we were kind of hanging out for, I think it was like 3 hours. It was a longer member stream. So we are we're excited to see what they've got coming. PlayStation has 0 good games. Then why are you here? Screw all the Sony ponies. Yeah, you guys can use the Lono pony emote in chat if you want to release your inner pony. I actually want to find the person that came up with that nickname and make them regret it. It's terrible. It's such a terrible nickname. Sony Pony. Oh my goodness. What a horrible insult. I swear a kid came up with it, like a 10-year-old kid. Yeah, well, you're a Sony pony. Literally sounds like an insult that like a little kid comes up with once they learn how to rhyme. It's a third-party game update only. No first-party games will be here, so no Spider-Man 2, no Wolverine. Well, they said they were gonna give us updates on previously announced games, so that leaves room for a Spider-Man trailer. I think it'd be really weird to not at all do even a new Spider-Man trailer to, remind everybody of the release date. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Loney from Derek was perfect. That's not from Derek. I did that to myself. You guys do realize that Loney, I did that to myself. Somebody put Lono and Sony in the sentence together, and I accidentally said Loney. It's a moment on stream somewhere. I don't know if we clipped it. Derek just incessantly calls me that every day because he's a troll. He is a troll. Like, you didn't catch the other day when we were talking about Armored Core nerfing stuff, that he kept putting baby mode in all caps? Oh my gosh. Baby, baby, baby. Oh my gosh. That's just him. That's how he is. El Nini with a $5 super chat. Lono, let's go PlayStation Hype. I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Thanks for the stream. I've played like 40 games on my PS5 and about 10 on the Series X. Yeah, I've enjoyed having my my PlayStation 5. I like the games on it. I've not had any issue with games. Ghost of Tsushima, Days Gone, Last of Us, God of War, Spider-Man, they're crap games. Yeah, like I said, I asked the guys, like, why are you here? Like, why would you come to a State of Play co-stream to talk about how PlayStation doesn't have any games. Like, if that's true, then you don't need to tell anybody that, right? It's not very hard to. It's not very hard. There it is. That's the Lono clip. I told you it wasn't my brother. It was me. It was me. I referred to myself as Lono. Yep. I refer to myself as Lono. I'm wearing a old man sweater and a Led Zeppelin t-shirt. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Barrier's got my back. Days Gone on PS5 is so good. Yeah, it's a shame that that game launched so buggy because it actually is a really good game. It really is. Kids are watching the My Little Pony movie on Netflix, and they showed the Sony logo but said pony on the font, and I cracked up. Yeah. Yo, what's good, Feed? Good to see you in the chat, Feed. And the Green Monster is going to kick things off with a gifted member. I'm going to go here. I'm going to let you see it. I'm going to say that's the first member of this stream. Han shot first. And so did you, it seems. Let's go back over here. We can bring the daily goal up. You guys actually had 27, and I'm going to let you keep that from the earlier streams this morning. So now you're at 28 out of 50. Thank you, Green Monster. Seeing somebody with a white badge gift a member warms my heart. That's a brand new member. Gifted a membership. PlayStation doesn't have games. Relax. Let's see the show first. Well, I will say this. PlayStation's keeping their cards close to their chest, and anti-Sony fans, people who hate Sony, they think it's cause for celebration. They're like, yep, Sony doesn't have any games. I'm like, you're right. They have 23 studios actively working on projects, and because they're not telling us about every single one of them, they don't have any games. You're right. Now, I do think we need some type of a showcase or state of play to cast a vision for 2024. I would like to know what's coming next. However, I don't think we're going to get any of that until Spider-Man releases. They don't see a reason to talk about any of their first-party games or any of their first-party studios or efforts until Spider-Man 2 is out. And that's such a reasonable thing. I don't. That's not alarming or worrisome or like, oh my gosh, what's going on? It's like, no, it makes perfectly good sense. They were kind of similar. With their I call it episodic marketing, where they wouldn't talk too much about God of War Ragnarok until after The Last of Us Part 1 remake was out. After they did that, they started going a little bit harder with the marketing for God of War Ragnarok. And Spider-Man 2 is just too big. There's no reason to talk about anything else until Spidey releases. So, do me a favor, if you guys are here for the co-stream and you're enjoying the conversation, smash that like button. And if you subscribe, which is totally free to do, you can talk in the chat. Bombs won't come in a state of play for PlayStation. Yeah, they're not going to be dropping bombs. They're not going to be talking about their first-party studios. No big AAA announcements. No. And everybody's going to complain like they didn't know that going into this, you know. And people are going to run to Twitter, and they're going to say, you know, all PlayStation has is Spider-Man, which is like saying all you have is a giant cannon. I don't know. All you have is Spider-Man 2. That's like telling a really wealthy person they only have one Tesla. I'm like, oh, all right. Like, it's a pretty good thing to have. I would think that Spider-Man 2 is pretty nice to have this time of year to be coming to your platform. Again, I would like a showcase. I would like some type of a showcase or state of play in, I'm thinking November, you know, cast a vision for next year. And there's another gifted member. Thank you so much for gifting a member, Rodrigo. Thank you so much, Rodrigo. Yeah, PSVR2 games. We do need to see some PSVR2 games. I'm excited about that as well. Blog said third party and indies. My expectations are not high, but I'm interested. I still think there's going to be some kind of a Spidey trailer. I really do. It'd be so weird to not at least do a Spidey trailer. Why is Sony not selling the PS Portal in Australia? I have no idea. When did they announce Fable and Perfect Dark? Oh, Perfect Dark was announced a really long time ago. They lost a creative director in 2020 or 2021, and then they lost a director and a bunch of staff. I think half the staff, I believe in like 2021, 2022. That game has basically been all but restarted. That game's not coming out for a long time, if at all. If at all. I don't have a whole lot of confidence that that project's even moving forward. When you lose that many people and that much staff, I have concerns about that project. I'm interested in Helldivers 2 from a distance. Like, are they seeing Helldivers 2 as a live service game that they're going to be adding content to and trying to have, like, ongoing content funnel for? Or do they see it as, like, here's a fun party game, and then that's kind of the end of it? I'm curious. I'm curious how they couch it and what their plans are for Helldivers 2. I actually am not really sure, you know, which direction that one's going to go. I wouldn't be surprised if Spidey gets his own dedicated state of play. I thought that too, Michael. I thought, okay, well, this one's not Spidey, which is kind of interesting. Spidey launches October the 20th, so they could obviously do a Spidey state of play the first week of October. You know, really, really stack up here. You know, October the 5th, maybe? I don't know. You're worried about Factions? I don't know if Factions 2 ever sees the light of day. I'll be honest. Last of Us Factions 2. The fact that their initial response was not to halt the game, but halt the game and move people off of it. That to me is a sign of trouble. That thing could basically be getting shelved, and they just didn't want to say that. So they were indicating that they were not canceling it. They were going to continue to work on it. But when you basically say, nope, we're not going to go forward with this game's release. Oh, and we're also going to move people off of the project. That sounds like a very soft cancel to me, you know? We'll see. We'll see. Apparently Last of Us is working on a single-player experience, and that's what they want to, you know, they said, let us cook. And I was under the impression that when they said let us cook, they were referring to the single-player game that they're also working on. They're not just working on Factions. So they've shown so much Spider-Man already. Just show what we've seen, but more polished. Yo, Donnie says, cannot wait for Cyberpunk now. Just watched 38-minute video from today, and I'm ready to step back in. Yeah, the story was really compelling. I thought the trailer was great. Idris Elba was great. The directing and the writing was, I think, really on point. Was a little bummed they didn't show any reworking or polish that they're going to bring to the shooting. It was mainly melee builds. And so we went and looked at the one skill tree builder thing that you can use, and there's a really, really good build under the one skill tree that reflexes, I think, and you can build a crazy fast dashing gun build, like all about running and gunning. And I'm interested to see how that feels, because I've never thought the guns felt particularly great. They don't feel bad, but they also don't feel so great. Are you doing the forced tiers in Jedi Survivor yet? How are you traveling? I don't want to get into spoilers because I know a lot of people held off on that game. I forget what I did last night. Me and the guy with the guns, everybody knows about him, like the guy that helps you with the guns. We were trying to get up on some platform, and we got all the way up there, and I fought somebody, and then he came at the end and kind of helped. And that's it. I don't want to go into any more details than that. That's where I am in the game. So I don't want any spoilers. I know people in chat probably don't want spoilers. Since they fixed performance mode on PlayStation 5, I've got almost I'm nearing 20 hours in the game. Yeah, remember, Cyberpunk's not a shooter. That one hurt my head. Yeah, Bode. Yeah. Cheers, no story involved at all. Okay. I did one bounty, and yeah, I've not done a ton of the side stuff. I did a fight last night. It was like there was 2 Wampas at once. It was pretty fun. Excuse me. Can't wait to see what Cory Barlog's working on, the new sci-fi game. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what he's able to come up with, you know? Always kind of interested to see what he's able to come up with, because he's a pretty creative guy, you know? Do we have the list of actual RPG games from that dude? I know the developers might decide, but we need the actual list. Marathon date? I don't think we're getting a marathon date today. No. I don't think you jump from a cinematic announcement to a date, right? I think you go from cinematic announcements to probably gameplay reveal, gameplay details, and then a date at some point. Concord? No. No. Now, I mean, I think we could get more details and maybe a date for Foam Stars. I don't think we have a date for Foam Stars yet, do we? Foam Stars release date. Yeah, late 2023, early 2024. So we might get a date for Foam Stars, and we might get another look at Foam Stars. I don't think we get dates for Marathon, Concord, or Fair Games. Now, one of those, or more than one of those, we might get updates on. Maybe they show us more. Maybe they finally give us some gameplay instead of just a stupid cinematic. But I don't think you're going to get a release date for any of those. That'd be so out of order, right? It'd be so odd. We know that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Stellar Blade are very likely to be there because of the one tweet that I guess like one of the accounts tweeted, and they I guess they weren't supposed to. So we know that, and then we know that Helldivers 2 will be there with gameplay as well. You think Foam Stars this year? And Helldivers? Helldivers is supposed to be this year as well. Witchfire's PC only? No, Witchfire's not PC only. It goes into early access on PC, but Witchfire's multiplat as far as I know. Witchfire platforms is slated for... Witchfire, according to this, is a cross-gen title. For both... no platforms have been confirmed yet, according to TechRaptor. I don't think that that's true. I thought they had it on their website that it was coming to the Epic Store in early access, and then I swore it was coming to the other platforms as well. But it's going to be in early access on PC first. I swear hang on, you're gonna lose picture for just a second. I swear we looked into this. Severin Evans with a $5 tip. Hopefully some good indies and third party at this show. A new Metroidvania game would be great to see for me personally, or a platformer. Yeah. I mean, I expect all the same people to call it a fail or to complain and moan. I expect all those same people to say this. Like, Big L, Sony, Big L. Well, I mean, I guess my question for people saying that would be, what showcases and what intermediate shows is the other platform doing? Right? Like, how often are you getting a Nintendo Direct? How often are you getting a show from Xbox? Like, the more often you do shows, the more likely you're going to have to deal with indies or third-party partners or titles that have already been announced, right? Personally, I would love it if all the platforms did something like, I don't know, every quarter, and then it would be totally fine to have smaller shows. You know, you literally can't do a showcase every couple of months that's like nothing but AAA bangers. Like, here's another massive AAA title. Like, that's how you get into situations where you show a game in 2020 and you say it's going to have 60 FPS with ray tracing and be native 4K, and then 3 years later, you can't deliver that. Like, when you announce things too soon, you talk about things too soon, well, that's the situation you put yourself in. I would much rather these companies stop doing that. Like, Gamescom was mostly games that were already announced. Opening Night Live with Keighley was mostly games that had already been announced. That's totally fine. Like, you don't need to tell me about a game that's 3 or 4 years away. I don't think it serves any purpose anymore. Why do that? You can use Twitter, you can use YouTube, you can use the general gaming press. You don't have to do that. It's 5 spot from Severin. I never said anything about an L or insinuated that. No, I know you're not, Severin. I said people will. I watch these shows to see what's coming. I don't go with expectations. I just want to see games. No. I was springboarding off of you, Severin, saying, like, you've got the right attitude. You're like, I want to see some good indies. I want to see some good third party. I was actually springboarding and saying there are going to be people that say the opposite of what you're saying, Severin. There are going to be people that are like, what a major L. Just a bunch of indies and third party. And it's like, what the frick do you expect them to do? You're pre-coping, scared for state of mid? No, they told me what's going to be here, and that's what I expect. If I tell you to come to my cookout, and I tell you that I'm going to have hot dogs and brats, and you show up, and you piss and moan because I don't have steaks and burgers, that's your fault, bro. Like, they've told us what's going to be there. So if you show up expecting what's not going to be there, and then you want to go complain or call it mid, I'm sorry. You're like, there's nothing other to call that than you're an idiot. Like, if I'm like, yeah, man, come to my cookout, dude. Yep, bring drinks and chips. I'm going to have hot dogs and brats. And you show up and you're like, yo, where's the steak and where's the burgers? Major L. What a mid cookout. I'd be like, bro, what's the matter with you? I told you what we were going to have. Like, they're like, hey, man, we're going to talk about games that have already been announced. We're going to talk about indies, third-party partners, and PS VR2. You're like, sounds like you're pre-coping. No, it sounds like you live terminally online and you just spew hate about everything. Like, I don't expect a State of Play to be a mind-blowing AAA tour de force announcement. I don't expect that at all. I just don't. And the funny thing is all the people that said the PlayStation Showcase was mid, major L, and the Xbox Showcase was so much better, they won. Go look at the revenue reports for June. The general public doesn't agree because they don't track what we track. They don't do this weird measurement point keeping on Twitter. The general public walked away from those showcases and spent way more money on PlayStation. So, our point keeping on Twitter and whether or not we decide something's mid or an L is literally made up. It's some illusion. It's some made up game. You might as well be playing Calvin ball in your backyard and awarding yourself a trophy. Like, no one gives a crap about what we typically say about who won and who lost. 5 spot from Severin. The way I see it, they already told you what to expect. So if you expect something other than that, you're foolish or a fanboy, maybe even both. That's what I'm saying. You're just looking to hate when you already know what they're going to show. You're going to run to Twitter and call it mid, and you're going to say, I'll write your tweets for you. PlayStation's got no games. All they got is Spider-Man. All they showed was indies and third parties. PlayStation's got no games. I guarantee you there'll be like 8 different tweets written in different, Sony hate fandom lingo. They'll all say basically what I just said. And it's all thoughtless drivel. It's like, yeah, they told you what they were going to talk about and they talked about it, and that's somehow an L. Like, it's just ridiculous. First time here, you're killing it, man. Thank you. I've covered these state of plays many times, and it's always the same thing. They tell us ahead of time what they're going to do, and everybody always walks away, and there's always people saying the same thing. Well, that was mid. That was lame. Where's Wolverine? Why aren't they showing us stuff? It's like, oh my gosh. 2 spot from Stone Spire. Ghost of Tsushima PC port announcement. Oh, I have no idea. I've not heard anything about that. I would imagine there would be some smoke around that if that was coming. Hit 5,000 members and a cookout at Lono. So I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. It's only 20 minutes too. It's nothing special. Yeah, like these are not designed to be some massive showcase. They're just not designed to be that, right? I think that that's totally fine to do. I don't expect every Nintendo Direct to be insane, right? They did a Nintendo Direct that was like, you know, well, it was just Mario Wonder, right? And then they just did this one today. I thought the one today was awesome. A 2 spot from the 77. Size doesn't even matter before she opens your zipper. That sounds like your motto in life, bro. Like, you're self-reporting majorly. I've never seen somebody so see-through, like major self-reporting. A 20 bomb! Mayhem drops a 20 bomb on chat and takes us all the way to 49 members. We got to switch scenes so that you guys can see the 20 bomb pop out. There it is, Senua. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted member bomb. You are the man. Thank you very much, Mayhem. That's very kind. I always bring baklava to cookouts. No one eats because they don't know what it is, and I take it home, purposely executed. I'd eat some baklava, dude. I've been to Istanbul. I've had the real stuff. Oh, a single taking us to 50. A single taking us to 50. Thank you very, very much. Stone Spire rounds us out. Appreciate you so much. Had to get him out of here before he got hit with a gifted. Oh, that's fine. I don't care. I mean, he gave me $4. He gave me $4. Oh, he actually has an older account. I thought it was going to be a brand new account. And there it is. Sorcerer. We got to go full screen for this. Sorcerer does it. The Agent of Chaos. There it is. Rolls it over to 51. And a couple other people were hungry for the Agent of Chaos. And it was Lone Wolf and Thrifty. Little too slow on the draw to get the coveted Agent of Chaos award. And that means we're now at 53 out of 75. Thank you so much. And Pierre makes it 54 out of 75. 54 out of 75. And Javier Cotto comes in with the 50 bomb. This man's unstoppable. He takes us to 104. This man's incredible. You can't stop him. He is the one, the only, the Javier Cotto. And we got to go main screen for this one. You got to see it to believe it. The 50 bomb, the Death Star, the king of the castle, the cream of the crop, Javier Cotto bringing the heat. Let's go back over here because I got 2 more singles coming in as well. Rodrigo and DK Baker and Nerd Mother followed it up as well. And that puts us at 107. I'm going to owe you guys some members. 108, Robin does one. 113, another 5 from Stone Spire coming in off the top ropes. And 14 months of membership from Dustin Straw. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much. I paid up for the first 25, so I now owe you guys for the 50, the 75, and the 100. I owe you 15 right now. I owe you 15 members, which I should probably do. Well, we can post. We can post after this. This is going to begin shortly, this premiere. We're going to hijack a state of play. You are. We got Catwalk coming in with 6 months in a VIP. 6 months already. I guess time flies when you're having fun. Thanks for all the amazing content. 7 months from Broken Surprise, and it's a VIP. The big boys are here, and they're hyped for the state of play. Let's go. And a Myrtle Turtle with 1 and takes us up to 114. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, I've got it muted. I've got the source muted because the premieres always come on and the countdowns are like so loud. Guys, there's over 500 people here. If you're enjoying the co-stream and the vibe and the generosity, make sure you have smashed that like button. It helps out the video and it's free to smash that like button. And if you hit subscribe, that's also free and it makes it so you can talk in my chat. So welcome on in to the Sony State of Play September 14th, 2023 stream. They got 106,000 people watching them, and I got 500 people hanging out with me. And there's the layup. There it is. An easy one. Such an easy one to lay up to 115. And there we go. Okay. And Javier Cotto says, I've got another one. I've got another 20 bomb to drop on the chat, which means we got to come back over here. We got to get these on screen so that you guys can see them. Another 20 bomb, and then Ant does a single. Thank you so much. So the 20 bomb takes us to 135. 136 is the count. 136 out of 150. Thank you so much, because another single came in from Ant, but then another 5 comes in from Borbs, taking us to 141 out of 150. And I'm 50. And Guillermo Gonzalez jumps back in, and Big Juicer jumps back in with 14 months of membership. Thank you guys so much. You guys are going to want to consider upgrading those memberships to a Member Plus. Instead of a $5 membership, it's a $6 membership. It's $1 more, but there's going to be some potential new content coming down the line. And we'll have forthcoming information about that once we make some decisions. But that is definitely something you're going to want to prepare for. Thanks for the coverage, Lono. Great to see you doing all... still see you doing what you do. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Javier, you're so generous. This guy is an absolute maniac. He's a maniac. All right, hang on. Let's see what they got planned. Here, I'll let their music play. They got like a little... They got some beats, some lo-fi going. Lono needs to do commentary for sports. The man's got the energy. I appreciate that. I've actually done professional shoutcasting before. I did a tournament in New York for Intel Game Night. I did a charity tournament. I did it from my home, but I was able to do it. And yeah, it's fun. I like doing it. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, yes. Yes, there was a German PlayStation account, I believe, that kind of accidentally let that cat out of the bag. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Stellar Blade, Helldivers. This community's awesome. Indeed. Finally out of my work meeting just in time for this. Good to see you, Sven. You do have a sports commentator voice. I appreciate that. Hit that like, everyone. Thank you so much, Feed. Play-by-play guy for sure. Yes. I miss doing that. Shoutcasting was really, really fun. My favorite thing to shoutcast was those Friday Fortnite things that Keemstar did, right? You say what you want about Keem, but the format was fantastic. You would just watch guys like Tfue and others just rack kills. Oh, it was a blast. They were motivated to engage. They were motivated to attack. Oh, it was awesome. Those were the best. Those were the best. That's how I got introduced to the big leagues right there. Because I had a clip get some love from Golden Boy and Dakotas at the time. Oh, man. 8 kills and the magic trick inside of Salty Springs from Dakotas. I remember that. What was with a sliver of health and a dream? Oh, that was a good one too. That was a good one. I forget who that was. It was something like, Carlos with a sliver of health and a dream saves his teammate. Oh, that was awesome. Those were good. Those were good games, man. Those were awesome. It was not about like boxing up and hiding, right? It was not about boxing up and hiding. It was all about go. Get as many kills as you can. Think we get any announcements today? No. Here, let me make it full screen for myself. I'll fix the cap. Give me 1 second. There we go. I just wanted full screen for me. Here, let me turn the player controls off. Oh, come on. All right, let me refresh. Hang on. I want the player controls off so that if I, like, bump the, there we go. If I bump the mouse, it doesn't. And I'm going to do... do the 1.75 so we catch up. All right, here we go. Oh, this game again? This game is so weird.
Ugh. Gross. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Alright. Okay. Well. Yeah, that might be a problem. Alright. Okay. Okay.
This just looks like such a frustrating game. This is like getting over it. Because you have to like control each leg independently.
Oh, okay. Oh,
oh gosh!
Oh, that sucks. Ugh.
I wonder if he really talks like this the entire time, or is it somebody talking just for production value?
Post. All right. Yeah. Okay. Tree. And up. Oh, God damn it.
Nate, are you okay? You look sad.
Oh, hey, Mike. No. That's sad. I was just taking a break from my run. So road's out.
Yeah, road's out, but no worries. Grapple point.
Grapple point. Oh, just grapple. I'll grapple it.
Yeah, just grapple it with a grappling hook.
Oh, yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries. Just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, Salada.
Oh, Salada. Yeah, all right. I'll just pull out my grappling hook. I don't know where my... Oh, this is bad. Okay, all right. Okay, there's enough here. Oh, God,
It looks it's so rage-inducing, bro.
Hi, I'm Sean Benson. Here at PlayStation, our team is always on the lookout for creative, inspiring, and original games to bring to PlayStation players around the world. We are constantly canvassing game development studios as we search for the next exciting idea. And as you just saw, Baby Steps is a great example of the innovative spirit that we're looking for. In today's State of Play, we've got a wide variety of games to share with you. My hope is that these demonstrate the diversity of experiences coming to PlayStation consoles and PS VR2. On that note, I'm very excited to welcome PlayStation players to Roblox. This infinite variety of 3D immersive experiences is making the jump to PS4 on October 10th. Roblox features full cross-platform support, so you can join 66 million daily active users across PC, mobile, and other platforms. We can't wait for you to explore millions of experiences together and to see what you create. All right, let's dive in, starting with a look at 2 great games coming to PlayStation VR2.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters. You might be new here, but we have a job to get done. This city isn't going to save itself. So get geared up and join the team, because working together
Help me depart.
will give you the best chance.
We got this.
Luckily, you'll have access to the latest ghost-busting gadgets, if you can earn them. We're talking turrets, shields, decoys, and so much more.
Throw your trap. Wow! Light 'em up.
Luckily, you'll have access to the latest ghost-busting gadgets, if you can earn them. We're talking turrets, shields, decoys, and so much more.
Throw your trap. Wow! Light 'em up.
I'm picking up something.
Whoa! Watch out.
You'll need to be ready for anything
Here he comes.
before you'll be ready to take on the Ghost Lord.
Ghostbusters, Rise of the Ghost Lord.
Oh yeah, and these guys, mini pups, they can be a real pain in the...
I lowered quality. I think the 4K was making it stutter. Oh, yes.
No fucking way. Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
That's how you're gonna get me to play Resident Evil 4 right there, dude. Coming this winter. That's a must play.
This is Condor 1. President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
I'm seeing increased movement from Los Eliminados. Don't get careless.
Copy. Ada out. What terrible actions will be done in its name? And who will pay its dark cost?
Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
Because in this world, someone always pays.
There's someone who needs my help.
Best not to ask who or why.
It's what I researched for all these years, Ada. And I see the symptoms already showing in your eyes.
That's a week away. That's 1 week away. The 21st.
I am Navi.
Now, you are what I made you!
I was abducted by the RDA and trained in their ways. For 15 years, they kept me from my world and my people.
Wait. You have the mark. You are Sorrento. The poor child knows nothing of our ways. Let Home Tree be a refuge from your burdens.
I must seek those who can teach me the ways of the Navi and help me reconnect with my world.
Follow me!
I won't hurt you.
This feels like the perfect game to have a PSVR2 version. Like, I would probably rather play this PSVR2 because it's not third person. I think it should be.
You are starting to think like a Navi. Now, we will teach you to ride like one.
Now Pandora is under attack again. I will not allow the RDA to destroy this land. This is my home.
The Na'vi will fight on your side against the RDA.
I am Na'vi, and I will protect Pandora. Sivako!
Man, this year is so full, December the 7th. I definitely see the Far Cry similarities, but I kind of don't care.
We need him stronger. Faster. Better equipped. More vicious than ever. We need him ready.
Somebody has a screenshot from the Avatar game where they are third person, so maybe they'll let you toggle it. That would be awesome. I really wonder when are they going to unify the SKU and have the detachable drive? Is this outright? No, Helldivers.
Hi, I'm Johan Pilestad, CEO and Creative Director at Arrowhead Game Studios, and today I'm pleased to share an extended look at Helldivers 2. We're starting on the ship's bridge, preparing to select our mission from the Galactic War Map. Once cleared for mission engagement, it's time to go into your hellpod and prepare for planetfall. Today, we join a squad on one of the many planets in the galaxy, set on an important mission to eliminate a deadly bile titan.
Okay, we need to find the Terminate Bile Titan.
I think it's this way. There's some enemies here.
Okay, I'm covering you on the right.
We're covering your rear.
Oh, there's loads of them. I'm switching to flamethrower. Oh god! No, it's the bile titan! Oh, I died.
Reinforcing. Oof, I have to run.
Alright, I'm back. Can you guys take him out with the recoilless?
Yeah, I'll try to take him down from the side. Reload my recoilless.
On it.
I got enemies on my back as well. Oh, there's a charger here.
I'm gonna take out the Brood Commander.
He's charging me.
We take out the charger with the recoilless.
Alright.
Reload away.
Nice. I'm gonna thin out the crowd a little bit.
There are a lot of them coming. My guard dog is taking care of the little ones. Oh!
I'm throwing out the strafing run to try to take out the small guys.
Oh no, you killed me!
Oh. I'm sorry. One small death for the Helldivers.
Reinforcing.
Okay, should we do something? Should we strategize?
I'm drawing his attention.
Alright, I don't think I have an option. We need to throw in the 500 kilogram bomb. I'm throwing it out.
Oh god, he's coming for me.
Getting out of the way. There we go.
Good job.
Nice. Good job, guys.
Well done, Helldivers. Another win.
That was kind of hot. That was actually kind of hot.
Players are rewarded for their efforts, allowing them to upgrade their ship, weapons, armor, and stratagems, giving them the edge in the many battles to come. I hope you enjoyed seeing a glimpse of just one of the many missions and planets the game has to offer. Now go out there and spread managed democracy.
Told you it was getting delayed out of this year. I told you. My spidey sense was tingling. It got bumped to next year, February.
This is Brian Intihar, Senior Creative Director at Insomniac Games. Thank you for all of your amazing feedback to our demo at the showcase earlier this year. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions. But today I'm here to provide you with a first look at how the open world experience is evolving and how the game is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5. The first thing you'll notice is that our city has nearly doubled in size with the addition of 2 iconic New York boroughs, Queens and Brooklyn. And we've introduced the web wings, an entirely new mechanic that, when combined with web swinging, allows you to traverse the city in a whole new way and at faster speeds than ever before. Whether it's the neighborhood backdrop of Queens or the fireworks that light up the sky over Coney Island, exploring these areas will feel much different than the towering skyscrapers of Manhattan, while also delivering memorable locales like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds in Midtown High and Miles Morales' current place of learning, Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Hey Miles, what's up?
Speaking of our heroes, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 will introduce the ability to switch between the 2 wall crawlers in the open world, and thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5, you can make that switch almost instantly. Delivering a bigger city and playing as not 1 but 2 spider heroes were big goals for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. But this time around, it was equally important to provide a greater sense of exploration and discovery. As you progress through the main story, a number of new activities and storylines will become available. The majority of those will now be represented by visual cues in the world that grab your attention, such as a flock of Kraven's Talon drones circling a building, a mysterious symbol projected into the sky, or even an unfamiliar spider-bot ping emitting from one of the rooftops. Many activities, like the Hunter's cloaked blinds that overlook the Big Apple, lead to even greater challenges yet yield worthy rewards and new information about Marvel's greatest hunter, Kraven. Others will lead to a climactic showdown with Marvel villains not yet seen in this Spider-Man universe. The Spider Heroes have new AR tech in the lenses of their masks, providing a quick glimpse of activities already discovered, or helping locate new ones yet to be revealed. You can always refer to the upgraded Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app to quickly track nearby areas of interest. The app will also include incoming requests from those who call Marvel's New York home. Some will ask for either spider hero to help, while others, like the students of Brooklyn Visions calling upon Miles, will require you to put on the mask of a specific hero. All these activities, including crimes you stop from the game's various enemy factions, also now feed into the new District Progress system, which even provides more rewards and unlocks our brand new fast travel system. As you can see, has to offer, and all the new ways you'll experience Marvel's New York. We look forward to seeing you swinging around in Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it launches October 20th, only on PlayStation 5.
Bro, the lighting, it looks so good. It looks so good. It looks better than the last time we saw it. Oh my god. Woo! The suits, the movement, the city itself, the lighting at night. Oh my gosh, the lighting at night. I want to rewatch that so many times. That's a step up from the last time they showed that game, bro. Woo!
1 year has passed since the end of the great conflict between Dana and Rena. And so, our journey continues.
There she is! Don't let her get away! After her!
The gang's all here.
The hell she did? She's a monster!
The truth is that people will always doubt, hate, and reject. All differences must be erased. Once there are no differences, there will be...
What we call destiny is neither visible nor tangible, yet it is as certain as the collapsing and converging of the past and present. I called out to you and you came. The future is like a labyrinth. Every divergence is merely an inducement. There is only one real path. You and I are each other's destiny.
Hey, Beth Vegas! Having a great time? I hope you're all ready for the Foam Stars Open Beta Party! The Foamtastic 4 vs. 4 Party!
Spiky beats!
Use foam and knock out the opposition! 2 insanely fun game modes. Smash the star! Defeat the star player to win. Happy Bath Survival. Dominate the arena in teams of 2 with support from your allies on the outside. 8 unique characters hit the stage. Soa, Agito, Tonix, Jet Justice.
I didn't know this was class-based.
Melty, the Baristador, Raid Breaker, Penguin.
Rush on you!
We'll see you at the Foam Stars Open Beta Party.
September 29th to October 1st. The full game will be available early next year.
We've been having a blast with Foam Stars, and we can't wait for you to get your hands on it. The open beta kicks off later this month. Before we wrap up, Square Enix has one more update for us today. They're hard at work on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the ambitious follow-up to the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's see what's in store for one of next year's most anticipated games.
The world's ending. At least, that's what everyone's saying.
This sky, I don't like it.
Ready to fire, sir.
Welcome to the New World Order. Fire!
Just close your eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that. Her rallying cry.
Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies.
We can overcome our fate.
Am I the same as these monsters? Am I even human?
Okay, we're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh, Sephiroth, you say?
So you heeded the call too, did you? What are you talking about?
As you can see, your brothers down there are having a little get-together.
They're our best chance of finding Sephiroth.
Yeah, I ask because I suspect they're soldiers suffering from cellular degradation.
Do not be deceived. You know the truth. Trust in me.
Sephiroth!
Come on!
On me.
Look! Look!
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
A weapon?
Tutelary creatures, set only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Who dares disturb my slumber? It's upon us. The reunion. When worlds merge. I'm waiting, Cloud.
February. So February just got 2 games. That and Helldivers. Remake, Intergrade, Twin Pack, Order Star. Okay.
We hope you enjoyed that new look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
It looked good.
It's coming to PlayStation 5 on February 29th. And that's all for State of Play. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
So the Stellar Blade was the Stellar Blade was a misfire, but everything else, people said that there was going to be Stellar Blade and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I mean, I told you Spidey would be there, and I just am thrilled with how that game looks. It is... Oh, this is a whole new look. They didn't show this. They're showing off some of the suits. This is new gameplay. They didn't show this earlier. Goodness. The lighting at night was what really got my attention. The city looked so good at night. This might be copyrighted music as well. I hate when they do that. I got to spend a couple days muting the past broadcast. Goodness. Pre-order now and you get all of that. Whew. More Spidey, bro. That was a 20-minute showcase. They jammed it full. I owe you guys some members. If you enjoyed the showcase, if you enjoyed hanging out, make sure and smash the like button. We can hang out and debrief for a little bit. That was actually more than I expected. I think that was stronger than I expected. I expected it to be a good state of play. That was pretty strong. I think they were smart to not say anything about Spidey, and then they put Spidey right in the middle. I think Spidey stole the show. That's always the danger with Spidey, is that he's going to steal the show. But that it looked remarkably better and stronger than the first time we saw it. Stellar Blade's not been canceled. No. The chat looks generally positive. A lot of them are saying no Bloodborne. Everybody's hyped about Spider-Man, but then there's no Bloodborne. Yeah. I don't think Stellar Blade's been canceled. There was just a rumor that it was going to be here along with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. There was also... Here, let me get the daily goal up there so you guys can see it. What was I going to say? Yeah, there was like a tweet that went out that had like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Stellar Blade or whatever on it. Now, I told y'all, I said, I really don't think Helldivers is coming this year. It was supposed to come this year, and then they went super quiet, and I said, my Spidey sense is tingling. This thing got pushed to next year. Now, I thought they were maybe going to push it to next fiscal year, but Helldivers 2 is currently aiming for February. So, definitely canceled. I don't think it's been canceled just because they weren't there. They literally just had a commercial the other day for Stellar Blade, did they not? I thought there was just some marketing a day or two ago for Stellar Blade that I saw. In any case, I thought that was a very, very strong state of play. That was stronger than I expected. I thought it was going to be a little bit more in the, average show. Like, here's some indies, here's some third parties, here's some PSVR2. I thought the PSVR2 showing was good. The Resident Evil looks awesome. And what was the Ghostbusters game looks fun. That's just around the corner. That's in October. October is just busting at the seams. Yeah, they might be saving Stellar Blade for Tokyo Game Show. That's true. That's true. I liked it. Final Fantasy VII, Spider-Man 2, Helldivers, Tales of Arise. Yeah, and Foam Stars looks like it's fun. I know people are hating on Foam Stars, but I don't know. I think that game's going to be a hit. I think that thing is hitting a nice tone with people. I think people will enjoy it. Helldivers looked really good too. I know that's probably just like party game with the boys, like shoot some aliens, but it actually looked pretty good, pretty intense. There was some pretty strong firepower that they were calling down. It actually looked like it could get kind of difficult. It looked like it could get a little challenging. So no bloat is appreciated. Like, I don't know where you were going to put Helldivers. October is stuffed. There's still games coming after that, because there's November and December. There's still games coming in those months. So I think Helldivers was going to have a really hard time. I think that was probably the right call to bump it to February. So I thought that was a really good showcase. I don't know. Tomorrow, the Spider-Man 2 previews go live at 11. And I'm going to do a stream with my man 30 and So Gaming, and we're just going to pull them up and look at them. We're going to look at what everybody's saying about Spider-Man 2. So those previews go live tomorrow. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have the bell button checked for that show. I'll also be doing a show in the morning. I don't know if we're going to go. I think I'm going to go with the Lies of P review roundup. Want more details on Lower? Okay, so they have a blog post, it looks like, on Marvel Spider-Man that we can check out. This might be my show open tomorrow. I might want to break down this trailer and all the new information, and then just go right from that into the previews with Mike. Let's take a peek here at this blog. Marvel Spider-Man 2 new state of play trailer and gameplay details. Hey everyone, Advanced Senior Community Manager at Insomniac Games. Today I'm delighted to drop new information about Marvel Spider-Man 2, including a look at our expanded New York, the ways Insomniac's involving the city exploration, and details about the 10 suits. Yeah, this might be actually tomorrow. This might be a good show open tomorrow. In the video above, we provide a deep dive into our expanded Marvel's New York, including the ways we've evolved the game since we last masked up and played as our Spider-Man. New locations, updated exploration, exhilarating traversal, new instant switching between heroes, a rogue gallery of villains, new abilities and gadgets, and brand new suit styles are just some of the ways we're upping the game this time around. So what's new? We've nearly doubling the size of New York. It's the same map. It's DLC, expanding beyond the East River. You'll swing and soar over iconic landmarks across Queens and Brooklyn, complete with story missions, side quests, and city activities. This expansion also means even faster traversal options, such as web wings, which can be combined with traditional web swinging to move at exhilarating speeds. So because they expanded the map so much, right? Because they're saying here, look, we're expanding beyond the East River. This expansion means you got to move faster. I think that's the right call. Like, if you suddenly have, like, a map that's, like, twice the size, I think the swinging in Spider-Man 1 is great. I do. I think it's great. But I don't necessarily think that you want to be doing that in a map that's twice the size. So they gave you the ability to travel quite a bit faster. So that expansion is great to hear that they've done that to the map, but it's also great to hear that they've given us a faster way to traverse. Players will also be able to switch between Peter and Miles in the open world near instantly thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5. Both Spider-Man heroes are important characters to the grand storytelling. Yeah, should we go back and watch the trailer? They said because of the power of the PS5's SSD. Do we need to run a bunch of videos about how they're not talking about, it's a special SSD or it's a magical, right? They're just saying because there's an SSD, we can do near instantaneous fixing. Are we going to have to do that again to remind everybody what they're talking about? They're not talking about the, PlayStation 5 versus PC SSDs. Both Spider heroes are important characters to the grand story we're telling in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and each will have their own separate stories to uncover throughout the city. Help students at Brooklyn Visions as Miles, or accept new requests or aid as Peter Parker via the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app. Craven in Venom join the roster of villains and will strain our heroes, their relationships, and the place they call home. However, they're not the only two villains causing trouble in the city. We won't spoil it for you, but our Spideys will need to be greater together to stop them using many new skills, gadgets, and abilities. Interesting. In Marvel Spider-Man 2, we've layered on a new set of abilities and skills for our heroes. Pete's new symbiote powers and spider arms are aggressive and relentless. Meanwhile, Miles brings an electrifying and thunderous quality to his bioelectric venom power, as well as evolved venom abilities. Mix, match, and deploy these abilities with ease using a streamlined control scheme and combo them in fights in all new Spidey style. It was okay. Spider-Man's okay. I feel like this game's rushed, though. I don't think so. It doesn't seem rushed at all. It seems pretty big and visually very impressive. Speaking of style, let's talk about suits, featuring 65 suits, which include new original designs and fan favorites from the comics. Players will have an expansive wardrobe of costumes to equip in Spider-Man 2. We're also delighted to announce Suit Styles, an all-new feature that unlocks alternate color shaders for some suits, which provide over 200 ways for you to outfit your Spider hero. Digital Deluxe Edition will come with 10 suits, photo mode items, 2 skill points. Bring these 2 suits to light. We partnered with several artists across comics, games, and films. We spoke with these artists to give insight into their designs. We'll be sharing deeper dives, so stay tuned, okay? So they've got the suits described here. Apocalyptic. Make the best of any situation with the apocalyptic suit, featuring low-tech design that shows what Peter Parker can do with limited resources and a strong will. Stone Monkey suit, heavily inspired by Chinese legends. The suit brings acrobatic and uniquely mischievous design to the world of Marvel's Spider-Man. And tactical suit. Oh, Bend designed the tactical suit. From Ben's concept artist Joel Mandish and Darren Quash. The tactical suit is inspired by Japanese media and the vast universe of comics. It's a futuristic and lighter design that stands out in our roster of deluxe edition suits. I don't want to read all these. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't want to read all those. On top of all the exciting news today, we're thrilled to announce a special collab with Earth Gang featuring Benji to bring you Swing, a new music track featured in Marvel Spider-Man 2. Listen to it first in our DDE trailer above. For Swing and other music from Marvel Spider-Man 2, you can listen to the full soundtrack showcasing a score from award-winning composer John Paisano on your favorite music streaming platform starting October 20th. Well, hopefully the music's whitelisted then, because if it's going to be in the game, right? It launches October 20th exclusively on PlayStation 5. Pre-order your copy on PlayStation Store to receive early unlocks for the 2 new suits, the Web Grabber gadget, 3 skill points. For more information on all things Marvel Spider-Man 2, please follow Insomniac Games on social media. So, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I thought I was just going to list a couple of them to whet your appetite. It's I'm not reading all 10 of these. I'm not reading all 10 of these, dude. Matt Piscatella says Marvel Spider-Man 2 is going to sell so much. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really, really good. I don't know. Absolutely, I do. Release date was just announced a few months ago, rumored to be delayed. Yeah, they did. People said the same thing about Ragnarok. You know what the problem is? Is people run the same narrative every time, and when it doesn't come true, they do what you're doing right now. I heard the same exact thing about Ragnarok. I heard the same thing about Horizon Forbidden West. When's the release date? When's the release date? I had guys tell me for 6 months straight that Ragnarok was getting delayed. It's getting delayed, bro. It's getting delayed. I heard it's getting delayed. And then when they announced the release date, we had to wait a long time, to hit the release date. And when they finally announced it, people were like, I don't know, man. I don't know. That thing's going to be... It was fine. It didn't have any issues. So I don't have any concerns about that. I've heard these false narratives every single time that I've covered PlayStation games for the last couple of years. I don't know what drives it other than, I don't know. It's almost like you're hoping that that's true more than there's evidence that that's true. We've seen evidence already of the graphics upticking from the first time they showed it, which to me tells me that it's polished. We had a couple of Insomniac devs say that even the things that we were noticing was like, oh, the NPCs look better. They were like, you've not seen anything yet. It's going to look better than that at launch. I see now why they're saying that. Like, the game itself already looks better than the first time they showed it. So... The Foam Stars open beta, yes, it's open, and it starts on September 29th, and it runs till October the 1st. So, we'll be wanting to check that out. We'll be wanting to take a look at that. So, Rebirth looks fire. Bye-bye Final Fantasy 16. Well, the answer for it looking rushed, he claimed that there was rumors about it getting delayed. There was no rumors about it getting delayed. And tons of games coming out right now were being developed during the Siki, during 2020. You know, virtually every game that came out after 2020 had to deal with that. So I think that's just a weird thing. We're 3 years out from that. Most places have stabilized and figured out their bandwidth and their efficiency. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Insomniac is, I think, probably the most reliable developer that them and Capcom, I would say. Insomniac and Capcom are incredibly reliable right now. So, all right, I owe you guys some members. If it hits 150, I'm going to owe you a little bit more. So if it hit 150, we got to subtract 25. So 125 would be 25. So I'll owe you 25 members if we can just get 9 more. Let me get the stream opened, and I'll make good on what I owe you so far. Right now, I owe you 20. I owe you a 20 bomb. So, if you are lucky enough to get a membership, don't forget, tomorrow night is a fight night. My wife and I will be playing Mortal Kombat 1 against each other. Should be hilarious. You don't want to miss that. That was something that you guys unlocked. You hit such a good member count last month that you unlocked that. So we will be doing a fight night tomorrow night. That's a perk for members. And then the following week, we will be doing the Beat Saber Jar Jar stream that you guys unlocked as well. And you guys can unlock those every single month. 3,000 members is a fight night. 3,500 members is a fright night where we play a scary game, my wife and I. And then 4,000 members is a game night where we play a game with you, like Fall Guys or Jackbox or something like that for community game night. There's a huge stretch goal that I have to play Gollum. We're not close to that yet, so we're just focusing on the other goals of Fight Night and Fright Night. And you guys actually kind of went crazy just today, right? We went crazy just today, and you guys pushed it quite a bit. How was the showcase for you? I actually thought it was stronger than I was anticipating. I was expecting it to be just kind of a good average show, and it was way better than that. Yeah, you guys are currently at 2,700 on the member count, so you're within 300 of the first goal, the first milestone. So I'm going to drop a 20 bomb on chat. And then I'm going to boogie to dinner here. If we don't hit 150, that's totally fine. Killer day. Lots of generous peeps. Okay. And there goes mine. Mortal Kombat comes out on the 19th. If you pre-order Deluxe Edition, you can play today, I think, actually. I think. I'll look it up again. We looked it up already. I'm going to look that up one more time to confirm. Javier Cotto does it. He does it. He secures the 150 all by himself. And he's also the agent of chaos. So he does the 10 bomb, but he doesn't just do the 10 bomb. He is also the agent of chaos. He pushes it past the 150. Thank you so much, Javier Cotto. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1 early access explained here. It says here, if you do the premium or collector's edition, you can play on September the 14th. September the 14th. And Stealth Gaming, you just got a gifted membership. So you can watch Madam and I play Mortal Kombat against each other tomorrow night. Well, that means I owe you guys 5 more because Javier's just not kidding. He's just not quitting. So here's another 5 that I owe you. You guys are not going to let me go to dinner if you keep this up, if you keep gifting over and over. You got members? That's right. All right, there's 5 more. There it is. Tenor upgrades to Reforge member VIP Gold. Spider-Man 2 downgrade officially confirmed. Copy and paste the buildings. Graphics looks like a PS3 game. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, they're lowering the quality on YouTube and taking screenshots. Oh my gosh. It's just such a circus. I don't even pay any attention to it anymore. Who cares? You know? Who cares? Nice, thanks so much. No problem. No problem. Thank you guys so much. 151 members on the day is absolutely incredible. It's incredible. I think tomorrow will be Spidey. It'll be all Spidey. I think I'm going to do a talk show in the morning about Spidey. I'm going to break down the trailer and my thoughts and all the new things that we learned. And then we're going to be looking at the Spider-Man 2 previews. Those go live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. So I'll be doing that with my man 30 in Still Gaming. So that should be enjoyable. That'll be a good day, man. Tomorrow's all about Spidey. All about Spidey, man. Spider-Man's kind of going to start taking over the press circuit, and going to be hard to contend with it, man. It's going to be hard not to talk about him, because I'm looking forward to the game. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I love the first game. That was what literally got me into the PlayStation ecosystem, was Spidey. I bought the PlayStation 4 Pro Spider-Man combo, and I haven't looked back, man. I love their first party stuff strong, and I enjoy it. I like Insomniac stuff as well, so I'm pumped. I am pumped. My daughter loves Spider-Man. She has since she was very little, and she's excited about the game as well. Suits at the ready for tomorrow. I can feel it. Oh, you ain't gonna need to worry about that. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I got a new Roku remote, and it has the PlayStation View button on it. Yeah, that's funny. Played the first Spider-Man, was good. Wasn't hooked like that. Happy for the Spidey fans, though. Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked it. I know some people didn't. I think you had to kind of play it in a way that it made, I think, action-adventure, especially people that might have been more used to, like, Batman and Assassin's Creed, you kind of couldn't play it that way. You had to play like Spidey. You had to play like super agile. So, yeah, Roblox is coming. That's cool. That's cool. That's a win. I mean, Roblox is big. There's a lot of money there. I hope they've continued to make good changes, you know, like protecting their young creators. They've not been they don't have a great track record there. So I don't know if Roblox has done much to rectify that. So I know that, you know, Fortnite Creative and Lego and Sony are all trying to make some moves. So we haven't really seen that come to fruition just yet. So we'll see what that investment and what those things turn into here. We reported on that. That was a long time ago now that I'm thinking about it. That was not recent. The YouTube backend is taking a really long time to refresh here. I was just wanting to check on something before we kind of call it a day. Yeah, it's just not going to do it. It's just sitting there spinning for an eternity. So, yeah, chat. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday is a full day. It's a great day to be a member. Friday is also a great day to be a VIP. There will be a VIP stream tomorrow after my stream with Mike. That's a great end of the week look back at the week. It's an unfiltered look with my man 30 in Still Gaming as well as my producer. And so we appreciate you guys so much. Consider upgrading to VIP. Also, if you are at the standard membership, whether that's gifted or you're spending $5, consider upgrading to Member Plus. We're going to be offering, I think, a new piece of content very soon for you. It'll be a new segment, and we're going to continue to brainstorm about that and think about that, but that should be forthcoming. So consider doing that. And thanks for all you guys do. Make sure, if you got a gifted membership or you've been a member for a long time, but you're not in the members only Discord, you really want to do that. You really want to get in there and connect with the community. And before we head out, man, there were so many people here. Make sure you guys have taken a second to smash the like button. People will rewatch this later because they're going to want to see Spidey and they're going to want to see all the great games. So make sure and smash the like button. That'll help this video perform even when I'm not live. Consider looping back to any of the streams today, the Cyberpunk stream, the Nintendo Direct, or this stream. And if you feel like leaving a comment, that also helps out. I appreciate you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you tomorrow.